Hi, I'm Jeremy Jackson. Today we're going to be talking about veteran suicide statistics and solutions. This is for my English class, English 155. The reason I chose this subject is because it is near and dear to my heart because I am a veteran. Alright, we'll get started. Alright, according to the Suicide Prevention Program publications in July 2016, there was 20 veterans a day have died from suicide. That's one veteran every 70 minutes that have died due to this. In 2014, they killed themselves at 3 times the civilian rate. Alright, some of the reasons is emotional distress, psychology, suffering, and pain, which is covered under the PTSD. Just some of the things they've seen in war, coming home and having their nightmares, have daymares. Chronic depression, express chronic sadness, and express depression. They feel hopeless, helpless, and like a burden to society. A lot of them just feel that they can't cope with everyone else. They feel like everything they've had has been taken from them. Alright, difficulties that lead to veterans feeling suicidal: poverty, joblessness, sexual abuse, emotional trauma, seeing people die, being someone that killed somebody at war, untreated and poorly managed PTSD. The VA really doesn't have a good program dealing with PTSD. They kind of push veterans to the side. They don't get their claims processed in time so they can get the treatment that they need. Then you have alcoholism, substance abuse. We have more homeless veterans out there than you do any other regular civilians. They come home, they're so messed up that they can't carry a job. Divorce rate's higher. They get divorced because they can't cope with life. They have chronic pain related to service injuries. You have some of them coming home without legs, some of them coming home with shrapnel in them, some of them come home with migraines, can't hear. And a lot of family members can't deal with that. Feeling as they've lost their honor, traumatic brain injury, emotional trauma, and then family issues related to their service. Come home in debt, they can't pay for it because they just got home, they got out of the military, there's no job for them because they can't cope with life at all. They just feel lost in this world. It's very hard to describe how they feel. You could see somebody on the street today and think they're perfectly fine, and then read on the news tonight that they hung themselves or they shot themselves. A lot of people are not aware of what's in your surroundings and what people go through. The VA, they're doing new research on post-traumatic stress disorder. They're partnered with the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Call them any time of the day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a week. It's also part of the Veterans Crisis Line. They're looking at transition barracks for people returning home from deployment to be able to stay together and try to figure out, make sure they're going to be okay, talk to psychiatrists before they get out. They're hiring additional people to help process claims. They have the tele-mental health. That way, if you can't get a provider at the VA, you can do it over the computer and you can actually talk to a psychiatrist live. They have mobile apps and internet resources. Designated healthcare providers for women. A lot of women have been sexually abused, and that's where their stress disorder comes from. reducing the stigma of mental health problems, strengthening, keeping the units together, encouraging forgiveness seeking. Video games, they just come out with video games now that you can play and put you in real life situations. This slide here has got the crisis number on it. If you know anyone that you think might need help, they can call this number 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you know a veteran needing help, reach out to them. If you know a veteran at all, it doesn't hurt to call and check up on them. Ask them how their day was. Make sure they're feeling okay. Because you never know, like I say, you never know what they're going through or how they're doing that day. That's all I got.